minding his own business.
I mean, I told y'all about that, though. I told y'all about that.
He's looking like, oh, you nasty. Wow.
Yeah, this
She got in a good 6
I
strokes.
really didn't know, y'all. I really didn't know.
Yo, she is bugging. Yo,
Nah, I really OD.
he got the underhand grip to maximize the leverage. She's nasty. Oh, she's a nasty girl.
It's not funny, but it's that funny.
She's a nasty lady.
This is funny to me.
Wow.
It's not funny. Hey, relax. We're over.
Just because he's a star.
Take it easy.
Just because she's a star. She's gonna sacrifice her entire relationship for the star. All right. This is the hypergamy. This is the hypergamous nature.
Candy?
You already know if I'm going to take it?
Wouldn't be much of an oracle if I didn't.
But if you already know, how can I make a choice?
Because you didn't come here to make the choice. You've already made it. You're here to try to understand why you made it.
Welcome, my friends. My name's Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters. And thank you for being here watching another one of my videos. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, I have lots of other videos that you can see. But first with this one. This is the video that I did some years ago. Like maybe roughly 3 years ago. So it was rough when I was looking back on it, and I wanted to do it again. This is an old mediocre tutorials video, MTR. And I would have did this video on its own, but I could not find this video anywhere. So I had to use his video commenting on this. And this is the worst case of a woman flirting on a man, going over and beyond. Do all women do this? I think on certain levels, yes, they do. Just maybe not as bad as this particular woman. But I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. And I believe if you come across a woman that's doing this to you, it's only one thing you can do. But without further ado, let's get to the video.
At a concert, and she was filmed, okay, and photoed in high def, in 4K or 8K, okay, grinding all over this artist while she still has a boyfriend. And I think it might be fiance because she's got a ring on her finger. We must go over this video because I think it says a lot about the culture today. Without further ado,
Got my org, Caribbean Students Organization, big school, and every year we put on a Caribbean artist concert, basically. We've had people like Mr. Vegas, Adonia, Cranium, and last year, which is our last year happening because Corona happened this year, we had Dexter Daps. Now, want to make this disclaimer off.
I didn't edit
rip,
that.
Right? I really like Dexter Dash music. Like, I could sing y'all word for word his songs, bro.
Alright, so
like,
sing a song right now.
she loves
Trick
variety.
like sing a song, bro.
She loves variety.
Bro,
Riding
right,
good.
right.
You feel me? Like, that's really, like, I could really sing his songs word for word. Like, I really like his music,
Trees.
whatever. And that was before he came to my school.
Let me pause this right there. You know, obviously they're in a relationship. Young men, I tell you guys this all the time. Now it's obvious that he's angry about this particular story, but you just see what just happened. He did like this thing where he's flexing up in the air. Don't you guys do that, okay? I think it's cringy. I think it's whack. I don't think it's funny. Also, too, you know, if anything was to happen into the future, she can go back and say, well, look, he's you know, we didn't catch it up on tape, but you know, he used to flex on me like this. So what do you think that it eventually led to? Right? You don't want to do stuff like that. All right? I advise you. I highly advise you. Plus, at the end of the day, it's fake aggression. It's not real aggression. They don't respect you based off of that fake stuff. Okay? That's not how you're going to respect is fake flexing on people like that.
MTR hit on practically everything that I would say with this. But to reiterate, men do not act like you're going to fake hit your woman. I had an ex of mine that would fake like she would hit me, and you know what? When we got into an argument, she did hit me. So because of my experience with that, I would think anybody that's fake going like this with somebody will probably maybe really hit them under certain circumstances. So let's not do that. Let men and women keep their hands to themselves. And for men, if you are with a woman that's not going to act right, just leave her alone. Once again, I think that Coach Greg Adams is on to something. Do not cohabitate, so do not move her in. Don't move in with her. Don't get married. Which, look, if you've never been married before, fine, try it out. But understand, once you get those milestones and get that entangled with her, unless if you're a real cold, heartless dude, it's going to be hard for you to pull that Band-Aid off. Because I know it is for me. So I would think the best thing for me is to not get that entangled with that woman until I really know her. And that's the thing. Sometimes you don't really know somebody until you move in with them. So what should you do? Don't get into that situation. Anyway, let's see what more she's going to do.
Anything. So I wasn't just being no celebrity hoe, just seeing a celebrity and just going like fan craze. Like
I disagree.
I'm really a fan of Dexter Dash. So anyways,
became a
I
thought
was
rocket
on
in no
CSO's
time
executive
flat.
board, which means that during the event I had certain I guess you could say like
Videos coming soon.
a job to do. So my job was basically standing on the stage by the steps, make sure I like standing on the stage by the steps, making sure that nobody like from the audience jumped up on stage or ran up on the stage or anything and bum rushed the celebrity or something. You feel me? So I have very close contact with the artist, which just so happened to be Dexter Dash. You feel me? So you know, like he was a great performer. Like he sang all the songs that everybody wanted him to sing. He was very interactive. He was very like animated. It was just amazing to watch. Like you really felt it in the moment. And I ain't even gonna cap.
I was a little smiz, I was a little dressed.
I was a little litty in the city, you feel me? Basically, what had happened was he started singing his songs. Like I said, I know a lot of his songs. And the picture/video that went around, like literally like that, the video of the actual still photo that we used as our thumbnail went viral after it.
Let's do some formal investigations, okay? Take a look at this photo. I'll tell you the first thing that I noticed when I looked at this photo. It's the camera flashes in the background. That's one of the first things that I noticed. It's probably not the first thing that you noticed, but I'm a little bit weird, okay? So, think about this. You're up on stage, all right? You have an assigned job to do, as she describes, right? Star comes out on the stage, all right? You see all of the flashing lights, all of the camera phones. He's performing. Somehow you make your way onto the stage without a care in the world, without respect for your relationship, without respect for your boyfriend, who, by the way, if you look in the back, has a photo of both of y'all. Listen, the stage of relationship that you have to get in to put portraits on your wall, like physical portraits on your wall and where you live at in your bedroom, okay, that's damn near married, according to me, okay?
I forgot how hard it is to watch this video because it appears that they are in a relationship. They are definitely cohabitating. And she's treating that relationship like it means nothing. I understand that she's at a event and she has to engage with the performer. But do you have to engage to that level? It tells me that when she comes across a man just like that dude right there, she will cheat or leave the man that she's with. That's one thing I worried about when I was in a relationship with a performer that was in music that I was with. Because it always seems like she was entertaining other men. Not saying she was cheating with all those guys, but as aggressive that she would act, that she don't like dudes or men are only out for one thing, she was always befriending men wherever we moved at or wherever we were. The only thing they had to do is say that they had a studio or they was into rap or some type of music. And then they would become a person that she would have to be talking to constantly. Now, not to say that I myself did not have women that I engaged with because I used to draw and I used to post art online. And sometimes I would have women that would talk to me and engage with me in that kind of way. But she will always shut it down and say that she don't like this woman or she doesn't like this particular thing. And this is not also to say that I did not do certain stupid things in my past as far as entertaining other women, but I would not have been in those situations of being a little too nice helping a woman out if I did not feel that she was always letting some other dude be in her face. Okay. Ultimately, I do think it was my fault because I should have just took that as a red flag and then just left that situation right there. Not saying she was doing anything, but I know if I was doing anything a little bit to the level that she was doing, then she would blow a gasket.
Shot at the star because you're Liddy. Okay, unaccountable excuse number one. Because he's a star. Oh, okay, unaccountable excuse number two. But what's so crazy is the pure, sheer fun, entertainment, and excitement that she has on her face as she's being carried into the air like the Super Saiyan harlot that she is. Okay? My man is leaning back. He's fully thrusted in your girl, my G. He's fully engulfed in the viscous innards. On stage, in front of millions. Oh, did I give a trigger alert at the beginning of this video? I don't mean to laugh. Oh, by the way, she has video receipts as well. We'll get in there, all right? Let's keep it going, all right?
Like, got all over social media, especially, like, circulating around Sunnis. That was not even, like, the first time I had danced with him. I had danced with him on multiple occasions during the concert.
That's all good.
I'm trying to be honest with people.
What?
But it wasn't, but the other, don't lie. Tell me I wasn't honest with you. Don't lie. Don't lie. You see how you lying on me, y'all. Anyways, we had had danced with each other on multiple occasions, but they just all were not to that extent. So like the first time, I don't know what song that was. First time, whatever, I danced with him. It's just to the corner of the stage, you know, like a little whine when he was from one of his songs. You know, I had the waistline. So I was over there wild. I was over there. See, you know, I was wilding.
No. Get this off my screen.
I was wilding, right? So that was the first time. Then the second.
With how that photo was taken. So there was 2 other times, it was what it sounded like, and she was dipping her toe in the water to see his degree of interest within her. Okay? But what we just saw right there, which I refuse to put up on the screen, is the social media culture. Okay? The social media culture that seems to...
I've seen better. Come on.
That was even my best, bro. I could battle anybody.
Hold on, my bad. The social media culture that puts all of this twerking shit, you know, popularizes it, and makes the men feel as though it is normal to see and or to watch, right? Normal to see and or watch that he just literally just allowed his girl to do that, to demonstrate. Not even just that, but she was covered the first time that she was twerking up in front of the screen right there. But then she stopped, lifted her shirt up so that you could see everything. What? It's just so crazy to me. This is so crazy to me. Duh, and this is what's so crazy too, is that the men allow it. The men allow it because they fed into the same type of information that the women have been looking at. The same type of information. He barely said anything when she did that. I'm floored. I'm floored and befuddled. Okay.
Here, don't even play with me. But back to the story. The second time, it was me and my vice president Corinne. We was both dancing on at the same time. So she was on my back. We was both whining on that to that. But once again, it was to the corner of the stage, like to the side. So like people, everybody saw it, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like take out your camera. It was like da da da.
We have a generation of men with untucked nuts. Really and truly. It's absolutely insane. But that's the second video. Okay? That's the second time that she was there. So she knows she was being filmed. I mean, obviously, she's up on stage. Dancing, grinding on a girl who was grinding on the star. Why are you still with her, my G? Why? Why? Is that a ring on her finger? Did you propose? Did you propose and she's acting like this?
Like, you know, you feel me? Cool. It wasn't nothing big or anything. And
cool,
this is where
big.
it gets a little crazy. He dropped the intro to No Underwear. And everybody just went crazy. Like, oh my God, I can't drop it.
We don't care about everybody else. It's not Charisma and Friends channel. It's not Charisma and Amigos. It's not Padres and Pop. No, it's you. We want to hear about you. Well, they want to hear about you because I'm about to knock you out.
So he drops the intro and I'm just going crazy. Like, yo, like, oh my gosh, like, No Underwear is my song. Mind you, like, I'll just make this little disclaimer.
The viscous innards got real
this time of
tingly.
Performance, like, he was like 30 minutes in, his shirt is off, like full-fledged, shirt is off, sweating, whatever. Cool. So,
That's cool.
not cool, but I'm just saying, like, that's a fact. Like, that's a fact. So he starts singing the song, like the intro done. He starts singing the song. I'm like, oh, nah, this is my song. Like, I gotta dance with him again. Like, I dance with him to all the other songs. I gotta dance with him again. This is my third time dancing with him. So he looks over at me while he's like, this is the beginner song. He looks over at me. So I'm dancing, I'm whining, but you know, I'm doing a little extra whine, a little extra like
She's
smooth
peacocking.
to, you know, like draw his attention or whatever. Y'all, like I said, I know y'all probably thinking like, Charisma, what the hell? Where are you thinking, Charisma? Like, Charisma, where you not?
Oh, because the hoes is there like,
yeah, girl, do your thing, yeah, girl.
yeah, y'all stupid.
I really like guys.
It's not the It's not the friends, my G. Oh, it could be to a degree, but it's your girl. That's your girl. That is your girl. Stupid friends. It's your girl, my G. Have her take accountability. All right? You talked about her feigning accountability before, and then you're over here talking about her friends. And let me tell you something as well. Okay? If all you dudes out there, I'm not just talking to my brother right here. All right? If your girl is in a crew of thought rockets, there's a 99.99999% chance that she is a thought rocket as well. All right? That usually, in the history of not never, is she the odd one out the group. If you know all the other girls is past in history, and you thinking like, man, I'm so glad that my girl isn't like her friend group. Guess what? Guess what? It's crazy that, you know.
And this is why I judge women by their friends. If all your friends are 304s or hoes, then you must be one too. Yes, you. There's one exception to this. That if there are associates, meaning maybe y'all go to an event, everybody, different people are there, and you just happen to take a picture with them. But you don't hang out with them. You're not constantly with them. You're not sharing your hopes and dreams with the person. You're not telling them intimate details of your business. And you're not spending a whole lot of time with them. Then I will look at it as maybe a passing associate that you don't really know their life. You don't really know what they are into. Fine. That I understand. But if it's like your best friend that you're always hanging out with, something that has got to rub off on you. In worst case scenario, you are looking the other way when they are doing the dirt. Because an ex of mine, one of her best friends was a woman that had a boyfriend. Yes, he was a bum or he didn't have a job. He was struggling. Fine. But just leave him. She had a kid with him and she was cheating with the guy upstairs. That was one of her friends right there. And she would be the first to say that somebody cheating is trash, especially if they are a man. So my thing is, when you have that type of energy and then you look the other way when somebody else that supposedly you are cool with or your same gender is doing it, I don't want to hear anything the fuck that you have to say. Because the thing is, with me, I keep that same energy. While I am pointing out what women are doing, if a man does the same thing, then he is wrong. If a woman takes a hit, a man, she's wrong. She should keep her hands to herself. If a man hits a woman, he is wrong. He should keep his hands to himself. Now, of course, because a man can do more damage, is worse when a man is doing, but both of them is wrong. So people that have those double standards, that they will look the other way or try to hide or deny that a person is wrong just because it's saying their same race or gender, I can't really fuck with you like that, because that tells me your morals is flip-floppy.
Very in the moment, like it felt very like once in a lifetime-ish moment, you know.
Once in a lifetime? Yeah.
I thought that's all it was gonna be. It was gonna be a little, you know, you feel me? A little, what's his name? Dexter. You know, I blame this on Dexter. Dexter
Accountability.
from here and took it here. He lifted me up with both my legs, and I was like, wow, like Dexter, you gotta relax. You gotta.
No, you wasn't.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Tell the truth if you gonna tell the
I wasn't like relaxed, but I was like, oh, like nah. Ali was like, oh damn, like that caught me a little off guard. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna watch it, and you guys just gonna see my different reaction to what happened. I'm pressing play. I'm pressing play.
He was minding his own business.
I told y'all that though. I told y'all
He's looking like, oh, you nasty. Wow.
Yeah, this
She
part
got in a
I'm
good
down
6
low.
strokes.
I really didn't know, y'all. I really didn't know. I really didn't know.
Yo, she is bugging. Yo,
Nah, I really OD.
he got the underhand grip to maximize the leverage. She's nasty. Oh, she's a nasty girl.
It's not funny, but it's dead funny.
She's a nasty lady.
This is funny to me.
Wow.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Hey, relax. We're over
Just because he's a star.
it easy.
Bro,
Just
okay,
because
you
she's a
saying
star.
that it's funny.
She's gonna live and direct. Did she look like a young lady that was in a relationship as she's gyrating like that? Or as the man undergripped her, right? To maximize, all right, the arc and the leverage to get as deep in the viscous innards as what he possibly can with clothes on in front of millions. Okay? Does she look like she was in a relationship? Absolutely not. But did the boyfriend lay down the law? I don't know. Let's see the reaction right now. Well, actually, they didn't because they obviously still in a relationship. But let's see the reaction.
Well, let's talk about this, because that wasn't no 20 seconds like she was jacking, right? And it wasn't no, oh, I was dancing in the corner that he saw me and came to you. He was performing, doing his thing. You interrupted the man's performance to do your thing. Say something that don't smack you. All right, go ahead. Anyway, she come with the hand, the old seductive hand that, bro, I promise you to this day I haven't got that hand. I haven't got that look. I haven't
It's
got.
such a drag now.
Didn't you say you was gonna shut up? Say that. Stay that quarter, bro. Anyway, well, let's get to how I was feeling. I came up the other day, the next day, and it wasn't on no having no good time or nothing. I was genuinely tight. I was coming up there to really just knock her head off her body, like real talk. Like I don't hit my girl, like I never hit my girl, but I'm saying like
You know better. Sorry.
thank you, relax, bro. Nobody, if I would have hit you, shaking my head. But anyway, I don't hit my girl, but
This is so
whatever. Come up there, and I'm just going off, like, bro, like.
Out of his frame.
She was in her little room, and I know they was hearing me, bro, because I was going crazy, calling her stupid, like how, like what were you
But
thinking?
you're still with her though.
No, she
Not
was
right.
okay.
She don't
Yeah,
respect
asked
you,
her
bro.
what she was thinking. She was like, I don't know. All this, oh, this is what I was thinking now. This is what I was thinking. She had no answers when I was running.
Of course she didn't
I
have
was
no
caught
answers.
up, y'all. Like the Usher song. Caught up.
Yeah, 'cause
As MTR say, the dude is still with the woman. A lot of men do this. This compares to that video where the black men, well, this one black dude was lifting up his girlfriend. Of course, he was like, why don't you lift up the single girl? This is wifey. This is almost as bad as that. I never had a woman disrespect me in that way, but still, when I think of some of my past relationships, especially the person I was with the longest, she did certain things that was disrespectful with entertaining other dudes, that I did the coward's way of doing certain little things that I knew pissed her off. Sometimes I would bring it up, but it was after she brought up her gripe in a relationship, and then I felt it was free for me to bring up, hey, okay, we are discussing things that make us upset. Now is my time. Of course, now I know I have to be the first to hit the buzzer first. And I have to not get entangled with the woman to the extent that I can easily pull away once I notice that she is disrespecting me and she's not acting right. To younger guys, if she's acting like this woman in the video, even to lesser degrees, she's not going to get better. she's going to get worse. She's going to escalate the disrespect. Yes. Because when I think of the things that some past women, not every woman pushed the envelope to that extent, but the ones that did, they kept pushing. Now, of course, though, I'm not an innocent, weak victim in this, because when somebody's doing me dirty or disrespecting me in a certain way, I start doing certain things back to them that I know they won't like. And I don't give a fuck, really. But that's not the right way to handle it. The right way is to tell them you don't like what they doing. They need to change. And once they don't change, get out of the relationship. That's all I have to say. Check out my other videos. My last video, you guys should like. I think men and women need to treat each other better. And to men out there, you need to get a woman that respects you. When she doesn't respect you, she's going to start doing this kind of stuff here. Have a good day, and I'll see you later. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. Out.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
I still wanna run to you. Am I breaking through? Do you feel me too? And they'll made it.